Well, hello, morning, afternoon. Uh, welcome, welcome to part 10, if you can believe it, of our Pokemon Legends ZA playthrough. How are we all diddly doing today? No ghost game. I posted why there's no ghost game. Sorry. Or beat break. I posted about in Discord about why there's no beat break. I told you guys why there was no beat break today. Um so if you haven't seen that announcement on the Discord yet, please go and read it. We are going to try and get beat break out tomorrow, but today was no bueno. Today was no good. So it's just me tonight, and I didn't want to watch Beat Break by myself. So I was like, okay, well, look, we're close to the end of this Pokemon game, I think. We'll do a bit more of it, and kind of just see where we can get. Yeah? So. Those have I no I've seen people on I haven't seen any spoilers for the episode, but I have seen people say that this episode is very Ghost Game like. Yeah. So this is part 10. Is, kind of awesome. So this is my current outfit. Hey, Corvidae, welcome in. Yeah, this is my current outfit. Here is our current team. Hi, Iron Fist, good to see you. A bit spooky, but honestly, you're not missing much. I'm going to presume that the gecko has not evolved, if that's the case, but please don't spoil me. Myself and Meg will hopefully be on tomorrow to watch the episode. Again, if you have not seen the announcement on Discord, please check it out. And I appreciate you hanging out with me today while we aim to get to the top. So it's time for a strategy meeting. But the outfits I've been kind of frustrated with them. The top of one. Oh. Like, let's start our strategy meeting. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Base issue? What base issue? Here's the new information from Vinny. Our first concern is a Dragonite in Vert Sector 3. Second, in John Sector 4, we've got a Tyranitar to check out. And finally, there's a Starmie in Bleu Sector 9. All three of those can be difficult to tackle, even when they haven't Mega Evolved. Which means they'll be extremely tough customers when Rogue Mega Evolution, trademark pending, sets in. Actually. The audio, my ears now. Great. Do you feel up to this, Ashley? Of course. Team MZ will be supporting you on the ground as always. But even with our help, these will be serious opponents. We can't let our guard down. Sure, but think of how good we've gotten at working together now. Yeah, we've calmed so many rogue Pokemon. Team MZ is a well-oiled machine. True enough, you guys acting like you actually did anything. That's cute. Okay, so to recap, we've got 3 more Pokemon at risk of Rogue Mega Evolution. We'll stake out each of their locations, and then, support Ashley from there. Yeah! Up first, the Dragonite in Vert Sector 3. That goes to Tawny. Shh. What? Naveen? You go keep an eye on that Tyranitar in John Sector 4. And I'll stand by to help handle the Starmie in Bleu Sector 9. We always seem to leave the heaviest load on your shoulders, Ashley. I'm fine. Thanks. I'm really glad to hear that. Oh god, my voice is dying. I had a, the concert we went to last night was really fun. My voice is still graggly from all the hooping and hollering and the screaming and the dancing, the singing. It was great. And you can count on us to heal up your Pokemon before we get into battle. Notice that Lita assigned herself her favorite and then handed off the 2 dragons. Yeah! I feel like this will go one of 2 ways. I feel like this will go one of 2 ways. It'll either be Mega Starmie versus Mega Starmie, or the battle against the Mega Starmie will finally push Lita into evolving her own Staryu, because she'll be oh, that's how powerful you could be, or something. I feel like it'll go one of those. I feel like it'll be either of those. It's time to move out and save some more rogue Mega Pokemon. Yeah! Oh, what's also very interesting is no side quests popped up. Hmm. Yeah, I guess we'll just circle around. So, let's get this Dragonite out of the way. I was meant to warp. I've been away from the game for like 3 days and I've forgotten how to play. Nice team. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, I do love all of the artwork, all of the very cursed artwork for Mega Starmie. I think it's hilarious. What I also love is that people are cosplaying it. I don't know if I could have seen that one coming. Of course, there. Here, sir. What's the nearest elevator? Oh, there's hopefully a ladder somewhere around there. Yeah. Let's go around back. Well, this is gonna be fun. Oh no, I finished all the side quests. $94 out of $94. Okay, so it's up there. So even if we were able to make it over to that rooftop, there's nowhere for us to go. Oh, I hate that. Oh, is it the Holovator in here, and then we jump over the... Okay. Okay. I think I see it. I think I know what I gotta do. Expected a big, beautiful, multi-jeweled starfish, and then instead you got legs. I mean, that's valid. That's a valid reason to crash out over it. What do we think of Mega Zero Aura, though? I feel like we were talking about that on Wednesday. There you are! Dragonite's just up ahead. Dragonite's a pretty troublesome Pokemon. It hits hard and it's built tough. I do honestly tend to forget that Pokemon exists. I like the kind of color palette the Mega gives it. Yeah, it's one of those problems with like Pokemon that get introduced just kind of like off screen, so to speak. You know, like, hey, there's a mystery gift. It's a brand new Pokemon that had no bearing on your game. It might have a movie coming out, so, you know, please love it. So like Zero Aura, Melmetal, you know, those ones. Anything that doesn't really turn up until after a game. I can totally appreciate people forgetting exist. Its Mega Evolution was only recently discovered too. We don't really know what to expect from it. Do you look curious? Something on your mind? That person you've been looking for. I do not care about the person that Tawny is looking for. I want nothing more to do with this person. I want to throw her off the roof. Yeah. I guess I feel like I need to protect the city since the person I'm searching for is here somewhere. Bonnie, the city's not that big. You could have it scouted top to bottom like in a day. But right now, that means taking care of Lumiose's rogue Mega Evolution problem. I saw videos of French YouTubers getting offended by croissant curry. I just think that's funnier because, like, the curry is Galarian or British. So of course the French wouldn't like it. Where? Whoa! Ow! Get back in the ring, you fucking coward! I'd say she has some sort of like flask or tumbler or something that lets her make a tower. Like a sandcastle. Get wrecked and get cancer. That might sound harsh, but it's actually in Mega Dragalge's Pokedex. Actually a thing from Mega Dragalge's Pokedex entry. But hey, Dragonite. You're on a roll, Ashley! Sooner or later, we're gonna figure out what's causing all these Pokemon to go rogue. Then Lumiose will be a place shared by people and Pokemon, just like the folks at Quasarticle want! Oh no, I'm actually serious. It spits a liquid that causes the regenerative power of cells to run wild. The liquid is deadly poison to anything other than itself. It gives you cancer. Mega Dragalge gives you and your opponent cancer. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck? That's messed up for a kid's game. I like the scarier, like, off, you know, out-of-pocket Pokédex entries. I think they're very fun. But, yeah, that's, oh, excuse me. Any battlefield that thing fought on would have to be declared a biohazard site, right? Yeah, we're gonna turn Lumiose into Raccoon City. So... Oh, okay, that's very handy, actually. Lie here. Alley-oop. He is likely soon to Mega Evolve target Tyranitar, the armor Pokemon. Yeah, I know its category. You did your research, huh? As you'd expect from the name, it possesses impressive defenses. This may be a long fight. But my Scrafty should do well against a Tyranitar in terms of type matchups. And in any case, this Tyranitar needs our help, so we'll simply have to do it. I bet you could do this on your own if you want to, but you can count on my Scrafty and me for help. It's actually going pretty well. Oh boy. Jesus! Whoa! Bloody hell. Continue with wait, it just lets you pick up where you left off? Why would you ever choose to restart? Yeah. But that was arena wide. That was arena wide. I was not prepared for that. Like, look at this shit. Whoa! He just jumped in front of me. Okay, yeah, no, he jumped towards me with Mega Horn there. He did it again! moly, that sucked. Tyranitarite. Yeah, that sucked. All these wild Pokémon gathering in Lumiose, and all this rogue Mega Evolution. I'll be relieved when we can finally figure out the cause and put these mysteries to bed. I'll keep looking into it on my end as well. Okay, last one. But before we do that, let's head over to Quasartico. I have no idea how many shards I have, but I want to see if I can buy more stones. $278. Okay, I can... Graftinite. Barmanite. Barmarite. Barmarite might be the play here. I also think the Stone Emporium here, I've actually bought out everything. That. Go here. Oh, no, I haven't. Wow, I've barely started here. Oh, right, Garchomp. Oh, wow, I spent all my money on clothes. So I can't afford anything. Never mind. I'll come back later. Not what I meant to click, but whatever. Yeah, still not enough. I'm bad with the Pokémon-y. Yeah, but clothing is cute. What do you, like, only human. onto Mega Starmie. Yeah, this should be, in theory, the most straightforward one. What the? The hell are the Rust Syndicate doing here? Hold on, you lot. You don't want to mess with the Pokemon up ahead. It's shrouded in Mega Power or whatever, and it's getting ready to blow, so no one's getting by me. Peach. Feels like I've seen you two before, though. Yeah, it's Ashley, ain't it? And the other one. Well, brain as strong as you two ought to be alright. Come on then, follow me. Or Lita, the other one. My first love. In this game. Yeah, for goodness sake. Which imbecile let 2 civilians waltz in here when I specifically said to block off the area? Like, Mr. Philippe, hi! What are you doing here? We received word of a Pokemon behaving erratically. We cannot allow any Lumiose resident to be harmed. So we came to evaluate the situation. I thought that if need be, I could take care of the situation personally. Your intel was spot on. The erratic Pokemon you were warned about is at risk of undergoing rogue mega evolution. And, like, we're here to calm it down. I see. So you're trying to keep Lumiose safe just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. He would hardly be pleased if I simply stepped aside this for you. So you understand. And what are we supposed to do? Simple. If Ashley defeats my team, then I'll be unable to take on any other opponents. Philippe. Why? Philippe of the Rust Syndicate sent out Steelix. Go on, Meg! Mega Evolution proves our bond. Let me show you the true beauty of Skarmory. You made it shiny. And I melted down that gold. I'm gonna turn it into a necklace. Your true strength lies in drawing out the full strength of your Pokémon, huh? I see you've been owning your skills. Time for us to withdraw, you lot. You can leave things to Team MZ. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him. Yet, now I find the world may be bigger than I ever imagined. Kinda funny coming from you, Philippe. You're older than Corbeau. And the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. In my childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and in my talent for battles. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control and under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. Strong, yeah, but that didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lissandra's support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Corbeau. He negotiated with Lissandra, convinced the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Corbeau started up all sorts of business. Security services, Pokémon couriers, even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. It was quite the little upstart. So me and my gang thought he needed a lesson. Yet, young Mr. Corbeau and partner Venipede gave us the slip at every turn. Always one step ahead, till we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely, and in an area entirely unrelated to Pokémon battles. Ever since then, he's been the only person I call my boss. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that. In exchange for your silence, please take this. This is a water stone, right? Use it on that partner of yours. Surely help you protect Lumiose. Now please make sure to handle things here. If the city goes down, the Rust Syndicate will have no clients left to work with after all. Wait, I thought earlier... when, like, Naveen was all like, hey, you should evolve your Staryu. You need a water stone. She was like, I know, I have one. But Staryu will stop being cute, so I don't want to do it yet. Right? I thought that was a whole thing. Has the game just forgotten about that conversation? I know I harp on it, but I still wish we could get keystone options for our character. I would love more animations for activating the keystone. I would love more options. Or more accessories. Hey, Brady. Yeah, no worries, Iron Fist. Take your time. I use that, like, if I use that stone Philippe gave me, it'll be Starmie versus Starmie. Like, do you think I should do it? Sure, why not? Right. Yeah, okay. I'll I'll evolve my partner, and then we'll go calm that rogue Mega Starmie. Do we actually get to see her do the evolution, or did it just happen off screen? No, I went the wrong way. Hold on. Oopsie daisy. This isn't a funny video game. Sadly off screen. Boo. Just all the way back here. Wonder I got confused. Ugh. Weekend's catching up on me. Beam! Here it comes! There's a Starman creeping out of town. Also, just... What was that? It just waddled toward me? Mash, how old do you think I am? Volcanismon runs like Mega Starmie? I see where you're coming from on that. Ah! Stop jumping at me! Fucking pervert! I'm hating this fight. Oh, it's so weird. I don't like him at all. Ah, God. Harmonite. Good work. That's like another rogue Pokemon successfully calmed. Battles really take it out of you, huh? I know we gotta help these poor Pokemon and stop their suffering, but like, jeez. They don't let up with the super fierce attacks. Yeah, why did they have to attack the player directly? Like all that running around dodging? Leaves me absolutely starving. Do you think Lumiose's restaurants might have started all this as a plot to bring in customers? Nah, couldn't be. That'd be wild. Looks like we've taken care of all the rogue Pokemon that Vinny reported. Why don't we regroup at the hotel for now? Well... I don't think that should have worked, but I'll take it. Why are we bonking Lita? Lita's good. Asmodeus, thank you for following. Really appreciate that. How are you doing? Fast travel. Yeah, new side quests pop up. Yeah, that's good. We managed to save a bunch of Pokémon from Rogue Mega Evolution. As usual, it was largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time. I'm so glad we've got you on Team MZ. Hey, AZ, can I ask you something? Sad. My wife is leaving me for... Oh. No, I'm going on a trip or on holiday or... I hope it's for good reasons. My voice is a little screwy. I was at a concert last night, so my voice is all screwed up. I take a drink. Yes. What is it, my young friend? You keep saying we need to find. Thank you for the super chat, Brady. You keep saying that we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. How do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer is actually the strongest? Is Asmodeus, that's awful. I'm very sorry to hear that. That is up to Floette to decide. How do you mean? I mean that it will require the greatest of Mega Evolution users to handle Floette's true power. For the moment, let us simply be glad that you all continue to succeed in calming rogue Pokémon. But like, do we know how Floette would even decide who's the strongest? Maybe it's got to be a Pokemon trainer that Floette thinks she could rely on? Well, that must be Ashley. Says who? That was Grisham. Who the heck? That's not ominous at all. This is a promotion match announcement for Trainer Ashley, rank B. The opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You are to face Trainer Grisham, rank B. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank A. So it's finally time. You're closing in on rank A now. The very top of the ZA Royale. Just one question. Like, who the heck is Grisham? Does anyone know? Odd. They've made it to rank B, but managed to keep their face secret. Some folks prefer... Oh. Some folks prefer not to Oh, Wow, okay. That gig really took it out of me. Hold on, let me just take another sip of water here. I'm doing okay. I was at a concert last night, and I think I blew out my voice. So trying to puppeteer all these characters is proving a little more difficult than usual. Some folks prefer not to show their face in their profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives and their ZA Royale activities separate. Oh hey, like standard internet user. Some people register under pseudonyms or nicknames too. That's true, but still. How are you supposed to find them to have your promotion match? You'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess. Risk things getting worse with Prism Tower? No way, we can't just sit back and wait. Let's ask Emma. Yeah, she's our best bet. Let's head over to the Looker Bureau, Ashley, and try to find out more about this Grisham. Looks like the competition to see who hits rank A first has begun. Still don't know why there isn't a direct message feature in the app for promotion matches. Simply message your match, set a time, place, done. Because Nintendo is afraid of Nintendo's afraid of messaging services. After Miiverse and that letter app thing for the 3DS, do you blame them? Oh, the bank accounts are a scam created by the shadow government. I'm not too familiar with it, but is that a has-been hotel thing? I think I've seen that memed. I think I've seen that meme, if it's has-been hotel. Who joins the ZA Royale under a false name? There are some strange people out there. The strongest Mega Evolution. Another role I should have fulfilled. Oh, he's coughing. He's... Oh, AZ is dying, isn't he? Oh, hey, a side quest. Oh, there's a few. Okay. Let's start with that one. Get these side quests done before we move on to plot. She looked psychotic when we first talked to her. Oh, God. What are you looking at? Something like that. Okay. Let us battle artistically, huh? Recommend watching? Yeah, I've had a few people recommend it to me. I just haven't made the time to. Like on the channel, we're usually reviewing Digimon. We're usually watching the new anime or reading through the new comic. You know, so, you know, we just got finished with Digimon Story Time Stranger there not too long ago, and now I feel like we're getting close to the end of this game. So... Ina the artist. She self-destructed? Okay, hold on. She's got 6 Pokemon and she's used self-destruct twice in a row. An explosion? What sort of kamikaze trainer are we dealing with? What the hell was that? Kaboom! Self-destruct. Explosion. I faced a trainer once who would shout, "Let's give it all we've got before a battle." Thanks to her, me and my Poke... Oh god, I'm no. That's... interesting expression. Nintendo, why? Why that expression? Why that one? Oh, that won't be taken out of context by the fandom, like, at all. No, it won't. Why that one? you worry. The first place I go after every battle is a Pokémon Center. Ephemeral beauty found in a fleeting battle, and healing to bring out our resilience. So, she just turns her whole team into nukes, and then goes, Pokemon Center, and then just does it again. Oh. I will be happy to never see that person again. Head over to the Justice Dojo and... What's what? That way. Oh, hold on. Is it up on the roof? Ah, hello. Ah, that's what we... Okay. So there's a Holovator just there. You can see it in the distance. We gotta go grab that. Okay. Whee! Yeah. Okay, maybe not. Fine. Yeah, so the band we went to see was the Northern Boys, and myself and Meg, we've talked about them before. Oh, okay, nighttime. But it was really fun. We got to hang out with them for a bit afterwards, and they remembered myself and Meg from like the last gig we went to. And their DJ was just as sweet to us as always. It was a really fun night. So I don't regret losing my voice to it. Not in the slightest. Molly. Oop! All dragons! Okay, let's see, what can we do here? Oh yeah, Banette, that will do. many of these did I pick up in that garden? Well, this is what I get for not taking training any of them seriously. Oh, I don't like this. To be honest, I do not like this. This is all about to go horribly wrong. I can't wait. I think so. Alright, here goes nothing. Quite literally. Oh, why is everyone in this section of side quests demented? Oh, that was not good. Okay. This is an art. Fuck off. No, okay. I was like, there's no way it's gonna let me evolve it mid-battle. Uh-oh. Huh? Frick off! No! Alright, let me see something here. Right, let's see if we can just cheese this. Hey, Justin. You. What the? It didn't die, you little rascal. Oh no! No, what the what? Oh, I'm about to get my ass handed to me again. Oh, okay. King, uh-oh. It's gonna be a Mega Evo, isn't it? Ooh, dicey. Got him. Was I maybe cursed or something? Oh. Oh, that pout. You still lost. What the f... Her eyes have gone grey. Or, like... being possessed? What? What the fuck? What the? The Pokemon are very trigger happy in this game. The Pokemon are all like, yeah, we're just gonna take your soul, you know, do a bit of light murder. What the hell? Thank you for blocking the bot, Sari. I appreciate that. I'm all good. Floette, laser time, everyone else. Floette, no! Oh. Hello. Ayla. Ayla? 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 There's been quite a stir in the Pumpkaboo fan community. Kind of stir. Okay. Why is everyone demented? But you just rebadged it, you fool. Those are the same thing. I'm not sure that's a face I can resist. I don't think it's a face I'm allowed to resist. So it should be an alpha? Oh! Oh! Game calling me the fuck out! Wow! It heard me! The game heard me! Holy shit! Wow! An M. Also an M. XL. That's a Goregeist, so it doesn't count. Ah. Okay. It's funny that the answer is no, given... Like, that's usually the solution to, like, other ones like this. Huh. So how many of these am I meant to catch? They're all M. Can I help? Not right now. But... all medium. Okay. Alright, let's reload. Look any different. Oh, that clash. That was lovely. Oh, that one looks big. Doesn't look like an alpha either. That one's just big. What? How? How is that an M? Well, that one's tiny. How is that a size classification M? What am I missing something on? Somewhat of a clown. I can't imagine this is gonna be any different. Oh, you're too small. Diddly dee, what? be that one. Alright. Let's go back to Taylor and see. Get out of here. It was. Okay. Looking at tips for this quest, apparently the size tag is misleading. Someone got a jumbo marked as an XS. That's bullshit. But look, I'm happy for her. Oh, which means, dang it! I've seen photos like on Twitter where people have somehow been able to like clip through the NPCs and make it look like they're hugging them or, you know, cuddling up to them and stuff. But hell if I know how to do that. You? Come on, give me a shiny, you cowards. The size of that Emolga! That's hilarious. Okay, that was fun, but... get our last side quest. This is terrible! The world... Okay. Oof. What the fuck? Whirlipede's just like, you don't have enough badges to train me. I'm out of here. And then suddenly you just hear the Sonic spin dash sound and it's gone. Ooh. Huh. Pokemon will obey you as long as you have a high enough Royale rank. Oh, okay, so they're taking what I just said about that you don't have enough badges to train me bit and relating it back to the Royale. Interesting. Hey, is that everything? Yep, 98 out of 98 side quests done. So, let us move over to the Looker Bureau. Glad to see you too, Mimi. Hello there. What can I do for you today? What can I do for you? If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Lumiose within the last few years. Thanks, Emma. But it's actually another missing person we're here for today. What did you miss? Whirlipede running amok. We need to find Ashley's opponent for their next promotion match. You have a name? Grisham. Grisham. Know the name. One of the top ranked trainers in the ZA Royale. Or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? Of course we still do. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in a battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. You're gonna Naruto run away? No, 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 you're just gonna walk like a normal person, okay? Not like a ninja. Sleepy. Oh, it's 3 in the morning. Yeah, that'll do it. You should know, Emma's really strong. Her detective work means she's too busy for the ZA Royale, but she'd be in the top ranks for sure. Are you ready to battle me? I'm ready to win. I'll be using Pokémon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar, everyone, let's go! Malamar, huh? Derosic, huh? Alright, bring out Megamind. Go on. My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit. Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare? Oh! Ooh, we're getting into old lore. Okay. They're the group that caused all that trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lysandre. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared, calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokémon. It seemed suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumiose. It's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Expansion. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught. Not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now, seems Grisham is taking part in the ZA Royale. But why? To what end? Could it still be for Team Flare? There's no real saying for sure. Not until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokémon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. You mean Mabel knows Grisham? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating of my own. You should go to the Pokémon Research Lab and see what Mabel says. Okay. Go on. Further headache. I'm all for those right now. Tell you what, hold on. Let me take a seat. The letter classifications were implemented before any visual differences. So the letters apply to stat spreads, not size. Oh, that's... Sleepy Grandpa, Sleepy Grandpa. Alright, Mabel, what can you tell us about Grisham? That rat! That vile little man! Uh-oh. Can't believe that mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. It's not like I can even tell him off. Not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Okay. Are you making progress on my research tasks? Kinda. I want to know about Grisham. Grisham? Who could that be? Someone who was in Team Flare. Team Flare? Seems you already know more about Grist than I would have thought. Fine. So I used to be part of Team Flare. Seriously? I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious. First hour of my playthrough, I was like, let go of my hand, Urbane, let me go get some grip. Yeah, the tutorial is like 2 hours long. It doesn't need to be, though. But there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody, along with the others. But I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokémon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry, didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. You want to know about Grisham, huh? He was part of a younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Gris. Means gray, like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokémon battles. Not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now joining the ZA Royale. But if you really gotta know, you might want to try Nouveau Cafe over in Centrico Plaza. Coffee truck? Why? You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid, don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation. But I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up the research work too. Talk about a one-track mind. Also, chat, I don't know if you're aware. But her feet that you never see are actually fully modeled. Her toes are completely modeled. I learned that and I was like, okay, but why though? You would never need to know. It just seems like extra work for someone who's sat behind a desk for 90 hours. Oh. Okay. Oh. Well, if it ain't that kid from Team MZ. Got a bit of a reputation in the Rust Syndicate. I hear you're pretty strong. Battle me, will ya? Don't have to be right now. I can wait till you're good and ready. Come talk to me once you're in the mood for a battle, MZ Grunt. And buckle up. My will is hard as steel, you hear? It is a catastrophe that you're not allowed to get the your own like but like you can't purchase the Rust uniform for yourself. Leg brace? What leg brace? I don't remember her having a leg brace in X and Y. Some things can only be learned in battle. Now I know what a real steely trainer looks like. The thing about Corbeau is that he's charismatic, charming, downright intoxicating. Telling me, sister. That's rad, but it can work against him too. So Philippe looks to Skarmory as a reminder, helps him keep a level head, stops him from just blindly following Corbeau. None of this is high-stakes intel, mind you, but I like talking about it anyway. Because our second-in-command has such a solid head on his shoulders, the grunts like us can... Vileplume, over on the Twitch chat, welcome in. Here, take this. Thanks for the battle and for listening to me prattle on. A metal coat, nice. If Corbeau's taking you under his wing, then that makes us family, MZ Grunt. She in X and Y? Yeah, she was one of the Team Flare admins in X and Y. Wait, where's that? Side quest here, and side quest here. Have many? You're having a good night though, Vileplume. So, because I have seen on YouTube that if you like throw your Master Ball into the ether, he will actually collect it. So people actually use him as like a storage box for the Master Ball so that they don't actually use it until they're ready. I think that's pretty. I think that's a pretty cool idea. Girl, we are the main firepower of the team. We are definitely not grunts. No. What was that sound? Sounds like someone's playing laser tag. Oh. Oh. Rooftop? Maybe. No? What are you talking about? Beamed a message into your brain? What the all the weirdos are coming out in these side quests. Not sure how I feel. Trainers who live in the blessed company of Starmie. Our next gathering. They'll invite the Starmie dwelling among the stars to descend and grace us with their presence. For as we know, Starmie are none other than the very stars themselves. Ah, that's not how that science works. Yeah. Ow. Oh. Hey. Two random slots here. I thought I had like a Mega Staryu or something that I could evolve and bring to this gathering. But this is the only Staryu I have. Yeah, no. Okay. Okay. Guess we'll just use a, I guess we'll just have a normal one. Because I really don't want to go hunting. Oh. E. Yeah, we joined the cult today. Am I enjoying the parkour? Not really. Oh. Okay. Moonstone. Cool. Alright, let's just leave. They let us chain the glides, parkour would be better. Just vault small ledges that we should... Yeah. Hey, Lynx, go away. Unless you're an alpha, I don't want you. Yeah, like, it would be nice to, like, roll off a building, do the Rotom Glide, and then, like, as you're descending, do it again to gain air back. Oh, okay. Sludge Ball. Have anything on hand without having to change move level up? Oh, Houndoom, huh? Okay. Flowery Pokemon? In Florges? Okay, no more side quests. Also, geez, 101. I am struggling to keep my eyes open, so I feel like once we defeat Grisham here, and we get to A rank, that's where we'll finish up. The only thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order a meeting with Grisham. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico Plaza's famed Nouveau Cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Nouveau. Yes, found me. Grisham, at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale. Why, I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? Grisham, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. Let Grisham explain it all. This is Grizel, one of my comrades in Team Flare Nouveau. Let's just take this kid down, right here, right now, while we've got the chance. Grizel, please, do calm yourself. Cafe Nouveau is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion. Fine, I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop and then head over. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. You're heading off, Corvidae? No worries. Enjoy the rest of your night. Sleep tight. Oh. Rest. Where are we going? Where are we going? Marker. Ah! The old Lysander Cafe. Look at you, waiting like a good little girl. I imagine you must be asking yourself why we would want to meet at such a spot. This is Lysandre Cafe. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it is an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare. Or, more rightly, Team Flare Nouveau. You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Of course I do. What can an outsider like you know about what Team Flare really was? Grizel. Grisham, this kid is our enemy. Okay, it actually looks like the dialogue caught up just as the stream disconnected, so we got lucky there. This world has not been kind or forgiving toward those of us who were a part of there. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response to, like Grizel here has done. My apology. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grizel once she's set on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics before our promotion match. Must ask, please, won't you grant Grizel the battle she desires? Only if she lets down her hair. What? Is that too much to ask? What? Fight me! Oh, fuck yes. I will, and I'll win. I'm gonna burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale. Alright, yes, steel can't be poisoned. The game spent like an hour to that. Pyroar, of course. You gonna Mega Evolve? Yeah! I've gotta win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Oh, she's got a Mega Ring like Lysandre. Oh, that's fun. A goofy design, but I understand why. This is ridiculous. Mega Mufasa. I lost. My Pokémon lost. That was well fought. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's newest ace, the one who seeks to save Lumiose City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Voila! One Ember Roast, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. That should have perked up the Pokémon who battled for us as well. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please, join us inside. Interesting. The fiery red of Lysandre's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysandre Cafe. And it's new but familiar, almost nostalgic. The gaudy red floor. And here, in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Is there a female Mega Pyroar? They get the same update. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysandre, grew disillusioned with humanity over time, fearing what the future might bring. Set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. Ooh, right, come on, stay strong. Oh. In the end, Lysandre made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. You know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? That weapon was AZ's creation. Our character should have like this shocked face. Like, I don't like how stoic our character is. You may only see AZ as this kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysandre would never have been driven to such madness. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. Now it appears AZ is out to save Lumiose, relying on the support of your team, MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invite you, Ashley, to witness the truth yourself. Truth? You'll see. Open sesame! Beyond that door lies the former Lysandre Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned AZ secrets for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysandre Labs was designed to be labyrinthine. And of course, plenty of wild Pokémon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself. Well. Alrighty then. Ooh. Jesus. Whoa! Okay. I figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysander Labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? Need to find an elevator key. Should be one lying around there somewhere. Not implying, Justin. Like, they outright confirmed it. They were grunts in the original Team Flare, who then went on to form Team Flare Nouveau. Oh, big doggo. Means the teleporter should be working now, right? I wonder if the pattern's the same. Not that I remember it, but I wonder. Ah. Lab keycard A. is that? Oh, it's Noibat or Noivern. Okay. I did not recognize that at first because it was upside down. Okay. Yeah, no worries, Iron Fist. Look after yourself. Letter B. Alright, let's turn on the transporters. Oh, we're back here. No, honestly, I didn't think they would do this. I'm actually quite surprised, and yeah, I think it's a really cool idea to kind of let you revisit this. Like, that the game just didn't move on and pretend that X and Y never happened, like that you're seeing real fallout from the events of those games. I think really fun. Here. Oh! Where the hell am I meant to go? I'm blind as a bat. Okay. I was there the whole time. Oh, you... Fucking Beldum. Clear beds. I remember using those to heal coming through. Aw, it got stuck. Poor thing. Oh. Well. Blind as bad. Yes, quite possibly. Everything's out to kill me. Alpha Aegis, huh? I want it. I want it. Aegis Slash floats in the way. Looks like you'll have to defeat it to... Ooh. Oh. Wait, am I not allowed capture? Am I not allowed capture it? Well, I suppose... No, because it went straight into rage mode, right? So once it starts having those little annoyed symbols over its head, you're not like Pokeballs stop working. That's rude. Okay. Elevator key, let's go! Alright. What the... I just glitch? One of the standing stones that line Route 10 all the way to the ruins in Geosenge Town. These stones apparently behave in a mysterious manner. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon is activated, that reverses. Then they begin to absorb energy from Pokémon attached to... not allowed to have the Beldum. Audio's being weird? Okay. Basement 2. Oh. Is this the cell where he kept AZ? Remember, Lysander had AZ, like, held captive down here. Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all keycards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. What? Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? Let's go in order. The device that grants life. The device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokémon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. We have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it, as he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him, without delay. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokémon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokémon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokémon? Legends? Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokémon. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. Power to grant life and the power to steal life. Their mysterious abilities that science has not been able to code. What would happen to the world if we used such power to activate the ultimate weapon? Shared dream. The world grows wealthier, the number of Pokémon and people will only continue to grow. That growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be gained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. Something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. When something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Ugh. Learn the secret of the ultimate weapon. How truly abominable it was. AZ created that weapon. Then, 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. Hell, but how? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to them. I have lost most of my memory, yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent. But I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. To activate the device required a certain Pokémon, one particular Floette. No way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. The ultimate weapon could still be activated, using the key AZ carried. I did. There was an explosion. I remember that much. Though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret. Alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, deadly light of the ultimate weapon. Doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. At the weapon's activation, the device in the Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. Stop the device and protect this city. Zygarde must regain its true power. Given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control, AZ Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower, and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know. Now you have learned all that those young people, Andre Cafe, wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham, with AZ, then do what you've done. Okay, lad? Okay. Did you see Lysandra? Yeah, met him inside. Think that he is still alive. Yet, doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Rizal. There will be time for such things later. You, Ashley. You now know the truth of AZ's sin. So I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. Why do a thing like that? I'll see it by now. With AZ's special Floette, should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage for it to ever achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team. And yet, we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Flare was disbanded. We couldn't just leave Lumiose. The city is our home too. We love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. Nouveau Cafe. We've worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just challengers. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokémon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution. Then I will be the one to refrain from power with AZ's Floette. Go and talk with the rest of Team MZ. Decide what it is you really ought to do. Time they all learned of it. Then. Now, go back to Hotel Z. Well. Okay then. Oh, side quest markers. Alright. So let's let this cutscene play out, and then depending on where we are, story-wise, I think that's where we'll wrap up. I think we may actually finish the game this week. Returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now. Isn't that right? Oh, Ashley, did you manage to find Grisham? Oh, I found him all right. No kidding. I went digging into rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group, Team Flair Nouveau. He's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumiose from customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. AZ, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yes. I've also been thinking it's time I talk to you all about it. Come. We can speak on the roof. Ashley, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? Yes. Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokémon had their future stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. My Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, all so that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most. My rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokémon. Wow, I didn't think we'd be seeing these cutscenes ever again. In my rage, I remade the device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us. By becoming destruction itself, I am becoming death, destroyer of Kalos. The light fired from the ultimate weapon. The light reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested on the earth. Ooh, I drifted off there. Apologies. Okay, we definitely need to finish up after this cutscene. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokémon. She left me. And I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Seriously? For 3,000 whole years? During those long years of age, a man of great power asked for my help. Said, wanted a way to protect Kalos. This, I thought to myself, not make another device that would take from others, but perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That what Ange. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Ange to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I had done. Dreamed of the day when I could use Ange after reuniting after reuniting with Floette at last, day did not come. That was because we were living in a time of peace. Now, Ange, tower is emitting excessive amounts of, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part. I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Ange and has caused the mega power contained within it to still fall. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokémon suffer. People come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to them. Mega Evolution user must Mega Evolve Floette, and together reach the control panel within Ange. Never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history. And the tower, too! So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user. Stop the tower from going berserk? I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally, Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Couldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. So, that is Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years. Act of forgiveness. But likely also returned to me that I could atone for my sins, stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to battle as a trainer. Yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ. But I'm sure you never dreamed that the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess. Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen! I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs. I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Corrected. I continue to cause you trouble of my own powerlessness. I understand, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. Ashley? Yes, I am Team MZ. Yes, that is me. Hello. Your Lord and Savior. It's up to us to keep the tower from going wild. And that means you've got to beat Grisham. I'll win for sure. Knew we could count on you. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grisham and Team Flare Nouveau. Alright, time you go challenge Grisham to a promotion match. We'll forever be grateful for all your team. Oh. Oh. He's over here having a sulk. Oh yeah, no, chat. It's 10 to 5 in the morning. We will combat Grisham next time. I don't know when next time is right now, because the schedule is all up in the air. But we will challenge Grisham and make it to A rank next time. The wheels are in motion. We will get to the top of the rankings. Sadly, won't be tonight. Thank you for hanging out with me. Appreciate that. Hopefully, myself and Meg will see you tomorrow for our watch along and review of Digimon Beat Break Episode 8. We'll get back to our regularly scheduled programming. And then we'll just kind of see how the rest of the week goes. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on where you've been watching from. See you soon. Bye.
It's 忘れられないこの経験のおかげで別人この成長 Baby look at me I'm a fighter もう壊れないこれからは騙されやしないお前のおかげで別人この成長 Baby look at me I'm a fighter